And welcome back in, everybody. More shoe and tell with Sam Wise. And today we have what's pretty much the top contender for pair of the year, even though I also have my two favorite high tops scored this year of 2023, the Supreme Air Bakins and the Jordan 1 High OG Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, the Jordan 4 SB Pine Green gumdrop bottoms, red Nike logo, red Jordan logo. Only Jordan 4s to ever be flexible enough like they should be and not ache the back of your heel like other Jordan 4s if you're skateboarding in that mobile. So we're going to dissect, compare, contrast which one really is the most stylish of the three and how good are the SBs truly. Because we have a lot of hype going into these, and honestly it is understandable. Because regardless of what size you get, you're gonna make pretty much at least $100, and they are not easily attainable.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
I scored these with exclusive access on Nike, and that's from striking out so many times on other SBs and on these. When you get these in hand, you do like them even more. I mean, it's very understandable why.
That's good.
And I mean, that scent is a heavy scent. It's similar to the OGs and the Bakins in the scent way. If you have both of those in your hand, you really... But I've beaten those OGs to the core, worn the Bakins once. You know, they take just a bit to break in, but I haven't really seen these too much. So I think a lot of people are storing these away. And the fact that it's a white colorway, it's easily scratched and, you know, easily marked. But if you truly love them and you wear these, they will put that smile on your face and they will be superior to other shoes in the collections. However, it all depends on your style and the colorway, because when you put on something like the Bakins, I mean, you see a lot of Jordans going around of all numbers, all colorways, all shapes and sizes, but it's once in a blue moon that Supreme releases something like the Air Bakins, and that's why I love these so much. Made with basketball leather, you know, it has the Air Max effect, and these are also a Nike model that doesn't release very often. That's why I really love those. These came out with exclusive access on Nike. You had to strike out on probably at least like 20 SBs and miss on a couple other pairs. So it's good sometimes when you strike out because it heightens your chances of receiving exclusive access for products like these. And when you do have exclusive access, you better be ready, because if you don't attempt to cop within that first minute or two, they'll sell out just as if it's a raffle or as if it's a release on Nike app, not just on sneakers. It would be very nice to see them with the pair of green laces, I'm not gonna lie. Or even maybe try out black or red. But I like a little diversity. But they played it safe with the white laces, because I mean, whites are very versatile. They go with basically everything. And the fact that it's the first Jordan SB in a while since, you know, back in the 2020 or 2019, you know, back when we had some Jordan 1 SBs coming out. And those are on StockX. There's only a couple pairs left. Not too crazily expensive. So if you wanted to try out a pair of Jordan 1 SBs, I would recommend that, because I'm really close to snagging some. I'm not, oh man, they got some fire ones on there. So I'm a Jordan 1 kind of guy. When you hold them neck and neck, it's really a big contemplation of what you want to rock. You gotta be a special kind of person to have really this sort of taste in the Jordan 4s. And I really think the devoted Jordan people, or the ones that are able to do it, pull out the shorts, they go with the Jordan 1s. If you like more pants, I think they go with the Jordan 4s. That's my opinion and my hot take. Others may disagree, but the Jordan 1s, they just, it's a never go wrong kind of shoe with me. And if you pick the right colorway, there's just no topping them. So that's why I'm a Jordan 1 kind of guy. And as I stated in my other video, something about these Into the Spider-Verse and all the effects they have, the glow in the dark, every single type of material they use, the reflections. It's just a really hard shoe to beat. And just like Dunk SBs, you know, if you have a Jordan SB, obviously it's going to sell out. It's going to be really hype. And when the Jordan 4 is the hottest model selling right now, SB or not, yeah, we're going to have some serious resale value and some serious hype all around it. You bet there's going to be buyers. You bet there's going to be some sort of second release or exclusive access, because most folks that wanted to get their hands on them could not cop. And most folks that just are in dire desire to get some.
That's what she said.
I really do like the mobility of them. I like on the inside that Air Jordan in the silver little padding. They seem really, honestly, obviously, since they're for skateboarding, like they would be more comfortable and very durable long term. The only defect is the white, because if you were trying to, you know, not scratch them, well, that's nearly impossible. That is just a fact. But if you love shoes, then you really don't care. Because recently I've been wearing these Jordans for the past week. I got grass marks, I got dirt marks, I wore them in the woods, I wore them hiking. Because when you love a shoe, it's not of heavy effect. Whether or not, okay, maybe I damaged it a little, but guess what? If you don't wear it, it's not going to get any scratches. You're not going to get any compliments or any fist bumps or feel that exclusive access feeling like, I got this, man. It is a pure W that, as part of being a sneakerhead, I earned. All those L's formed a W finally, and it's a W that it made up for. I mean, red, green, white, gray, gum. It's a deadly combo. It's like, you know, I got every pro perk on Call of Duty, and I just made the elite class that gets me a nuke every time that I put these on. So it's really an undefeated kind of shoe. I don't know how they could have made it any better, unless we come in 2024 when they're dropping the blue SB4s, if it goes to schedule, unless they have some sort of early access before that, or unless they plan to, you know, drop it or reschedule it and push the date back. I do like those blue ones coming up a little better than the green, but that's just because I'm a blue guy. So if you don't have these, I don't ever see the price going down. They might have another release. And, you know, there's so many websites, so many sales shops out there that you never know if they might pop up and say, hey, we're having a raffle. We're selling like, 10 or 11 pairs of them. But the odds are not really ever in your favor with these. So it's really a luck of the draw. I'm hoping I'm pulling the lucky card. You know what I'm saying? And see, you compare them to the Supremes. It's really like, you know, apples and oranges. One's black, one's white. It's hard to choose, man. Because these are pretty much undamageable. You can mark them all day. You're not going to get any kind of visible damage. And they are comfortable. And they're Supreme, so it's not easy to get Supreme shoes. Obviously, they just released the Vans, but those are Vans, bro. Come on, man. A lot of us aren't in high school anymore. We all rocked the Vans in high school or a time or two, but the game has changed, my brothers, my sisters. It is not the same. Ah, man, if I'm having to rate them, I think this would be my number one. The Supremes would be my number two. And the Jordan 4s would be my number three. We're scratching all resale value. We're just going off personal taste and the way they look, how you feel. And something about, you know, any sort of Supreme collaboration, 9 times out of 10, I mean, it's a heater. Jordan SBs, obviously, they're fire. They're heaters. Jordan 1 OGs, obviously, they're fire. They're heaters. But it's just really, really hard. So, I don't know if y'all have y'all's pair, if y'all have worn them. But let me know what y'all think of the SB4s. Or which ones y'all like best. What is your favorite high shoe of 2023 so far? And if I rated these, I'd give them a 9 out of 10. If it was the blue colorway, I would give them a 10 out of 10. But I just like blue more than green. So that's the simple thing holding you back. And I like the Jordan 1 OGs better than the 4s. I'm old school, and I like to ball. And Jordan 1s, I just feel some type of way when they're on my feet. I just can't let them go, and I just can't replace them.
I love you.
So, let me know what y'all think of the 4s, of the 1s, of Supreme sneakers. And we got a lot of Yeezys coming out and coming up on Shoe and Tell. We've been gone for a week, but we've just been collecting heat. So y'all stay tuned and comment below. Give me some knowledge that y'all know, so we can continue this show. Shoe and Tell with Sam Wise.